or la in French? That is the question. Bonjour. I have had many people ask me recently, but Alexa, what's up with genders in French? Or, in other words, why is French the way it is regarding genders? And how do we know what's feminine and what's masculine? When do you use the le, or la, or les, or un, or une, or des? How do you choose? So, if that's your problem too, I am here to help. First things first, why is French gendered? Well, I can answer this one, or at least partially. Okay, so as most of you know, French is heavily based on Latin. Latin itself was or is gendered too. It used or uses a masculine, a feminine, and even a neutral. So it's only logical for French to follow its path and use genders too. We only kept masculine and feminine though, as a lot of other languages did, such as Italian or Spanish. But even before that, Latin itself inherited genders from the Proto-Indo-European languages. A couple of theories are going around about the formation of grammatical genders. One is that people personified their objects at that time, and the other is that having genders was a way to categorize stuff by their form. Interesting, hey? So, yes, French is gendered. And let me be real with you for a second here. The quicker you accept it, the easier it will be to progress. And it is important because sometimes the different genders imply different ways of pronouncing words, different ways of spelling them, etc. But I have done an extensive video on this very subject, so check it out. It's called Why Knowing a Gender Matters. It's on the description below. That being said, how do we know if a word is masculine or feminine? There are a few different ways. Number one, look out for the letter E. It is in general the golden letter indicating the feminine in French. Now, it doesn't work every time, but if a word ends with an E, there is a very high chance that it is feminine. Exemple, la France, la table, la fille, la pomme, etc. It is also the letter you usually use to turn a masculine word into a feminine one, such as petit, masculine form, petite, feminine form. Anglais, masculine, anglaise, feminine form. Numéro 2. Sometimes you can categorize words. For example, most nouns belonging to these categories are masculine. So here are the categories. Les saisons, seasons, they are all masculine. Les jours, days of the week, masculine. Les langues, the languages, masculine as well. Les fruits et les légumes, fruits and vegetables. If there is no E at the end, they are generally masculine. For example, le champignon, mushrooms, whereas these are usually feminine. Certain shops, les magasins, la boulangerie, l'épicerie, la pharmacie, la poste, les émotions, la colère, la joie, la tristesse, les sciences et autres disciplines, la science, la géographie, la physique. They are all feminine. Again, you will find exceptions for most of these, but it does generally work. I can't say generally work. Numéro 3. Of course, there are lots more endings which will indicate if a word is feminine or masculine. I cover them in my videos on this very subject, so please check the description below. Numéro 4, number 4. Let me give you one last trick, and by far the easiest one of how to learn if a word is feminine or masculine. When you're learning vocabulary, learn it with the article. Trust me, it will save you so much time and hassle down the line. It can either be a definite article such as le or la, or the indefinite articles such as un or une. But just one quick look at it will let you know which gender it is. For example, le stylo, the pen, or un stylo, a pen. La table, or une table, a table. Why don't you put notes in objects throughout your house with the article. Having a visual will help you learn the article quicker. It is really one of the best ways to crack this grammatical gender malarkey. Trust me. Well, you know what? That's it for today, guys. Do tell me in the comments what is the grammatical point you find the most challenging in French. And as always, there are many videos on masculine and feminine and why gender matters that I have produced in the past that will be so important for you to watch. So check these videos out. That's it for me. Au revoir, à bientôt, bisous bisous.